I call this the hardest thing to understand for me ever. Okay, ever in my life. You don't need to be a food or drink expert, okay, to understand that. But first of all, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and Shalom, also to the One Dirt Israelites, which include the Judas children, Selachia, Isagold, Nikos, Latinus, Indians, and the blood descendants who on their father's side to the blood go back to Jacob, whose name was later changed to Israel. To you I say Shalom, and all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Bakar Kodash. This is Matthew 23:25. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. That doesn't mean that you have to have a certain status. You can be a Pharisee and hypocrite, especially hypocrite without a status, a certain, okay? For ye may clean the outside of the cup and of the bladder, but within they are full of extortion and excess. And you can translate it to every life situation and your body, which is your temple situation. Let me get that real quick. 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you, which ye have of God, and ye are not your own, for ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's. You see, so what I will never understand is how can people be so mindful about how they look, especially these women, when actually not just the fact that what you eat and what you drink will have a really high effect on how you look, but also, or the most effect how you look comes by what you eat and drink, but also the poison and the toxic things that are in what you eat and drink will also have an effect on from the point where you start to eat something or you drink something. So if people, how can people be so mindful about how they look, but at the same time eating swine's flesh and all these toxic and poisonous things for their skin and for their hair, and basically it fails everything, okay? If you, for example, okay, you live like a normal day-to-day Christian, self-proclaiming, okay, you eat swine's flesh, you eat, I don't know, certain crabs, or you eat just everything, what is in your country believed to be normal to eat. In another country, it's fucking normal to eat a dog, man. Okay, so how can you say, it's normal to eat swine's flesh? In a fucking other country, it's normal to eat dogs, man. So who says now, this is right and this is wrong? Exactly, the Bible. Salachia for my French, okay? Really salachia. But it doesn't change the message and the doctrine. Okay? So, if you would eat less from that toxic stuff, which is in the unclean animals, which you can eat according to the Bible, which are certain animals, you know the rule, I hope at least, how you can discern, then your skin, your hair, your well-doing, your physics, your psychologics would increase from its positive, from being negative into positive. But the fact that you want to look good and you want to reach the point where you have a certain figure, what you want to have, and things like that, is all being decreased by million times if you eat these unclean things according to the Bible. Okay? You unbelievers and uninformed people out there, man. It sucks, man. And with that, I cut it off here, man. Shalom to the 144 hopeful elect, and to you other people out there, man. Okay, how is it possible? Without even thinking, you should know that what you eat will have the most impact on what you look, or on what you day to day, how you behave and all these things. That's a shame, man. That's a shame, man. And I cut it off here, man. I'm so angry about these different people talking this and that, but at the same time, in your face, okay, eating. Give you an example. Somebody has a problem with his ear, and the risk is there that he will forever have he cannot hear forever on his left ear if he wouldn't go to the doctor to fix that, or to look at least what it is, because he has pains also, and kind of like 2 weeks already. Just an example, okay? The risk is there. He studies a little bit on the internet, and he sees that the risk is there that you will no longer hear on this ear specifically. If it's kind of like, wait. It's kind of like inflamed, and he fears that his ear will be kind of like unfunctional forever. So he goes to the doctor, right? But before he goes to the doctor on that same day, okay, he is sitting in a room 24 hours, or let's say 3 hours, with music louder than he heard music ever in his whole life. Okay? Like this torture what you see in the movies sometimes. You put somebody in a room and you have kind of like the biggest boxes possible in that room, and you turn up the music until you see that man or that woman being hurt that much that he can no longer bear it, right? And you do that to yourself because you want to go to the doctor, okay, healing your ear, or you want to heal your ear in general, okay? So why would you do that? You see, and that's an example how these people really behave, talking all these things, but really they do nothing about it. And with that, they even do the worst to do the exact opposite, okay? But again, I cut it off here. That's just one message that I wanted to bring out, and it was important for me to the spirit to bring that out. I hope you get it what I mean now. Okay, and look that up, man. Go into the toxic. There's a certain list where you can see the toxic situation of these, and you can see clearly that it is bigger with these, and with the other ones it's less, and things like that. So this toxic indicator or list is actually the best science what is offered to you, not just by these scientists but also by the Bible, kind of like underlined, you see. So you still want to go eat these things to not reach your goals? Does that make sense? Let me say it like that. You don't, I don't know, you don't go to you don't it doesn't make sense, It just doesn't make sense. You don't, if you are allergic Wait, let me translate it. Yeah, if you're allergic.
Allergic. Allergic. Allergic. Allergic. Allergic.
To bees, okay, there are certain people who have allergy against bees. Okay, you don't go to a bee nest. Okay, allergy or allergy. You don't go to a bee nest without a protection suit. Okay, because the risk that a bee will sting you is there. Okay, not even saying that it will not, that it will sting you, but let's just say it happens. You don't want to. You don't want to do the exact opposite of what you have as a goal. Okay. Why would you? Peace out. Shame, man. Shame on these people, man.